So, out at the ranch, I'm going to start with the bow. I got lots to do before I even start shooting, but it's windy out, and that's why I'm in my van here, just in case the audio when I'm out there in the wind isn't very good. But we're going to set up the bow, work with the sight, and just generally have a fun afternoon of flinging arrows with the old Axiom. Hi guys, Jason here. So, I want to talk to you about Rumble. We started a Rumble account a few months ago, and it is starting to pay dividends. We've been on YouTube for, this will be our 6th season, and we haven't made any money on YouTube. I want to encourage you to go over and check out our channel in Rumble. We'll put a link in the description below. Recently, we got an email from Rumble saying that we had achieved a milestone of more than 18 rumbles or likes on the channel, and we're paid money for that. So if you can go over and watch our videos, give them a like, share them with people, it will really help us. Also, we've been notified that we only need 1,000 views to start making more money on Rumble. And so if you can go over, watch our videos, those views really help us out. This video is coming up late because Greg is still dealing with his back issues, and he can't sit, he can't stand, he can't do anything, and his computer has the editing software on it, so it's been a bit of a pain. We're going to try and rectify that. We were hoping by this week we'd be making videos together, but we're not. You're seeing me a lot. Anyway, but basically, yes, please go over, check out our videos on Rumble. Every video that's loaded on YouTube at this moment is also put up on Rumble. We're talking about how we're going to maybe make Rumble special. In other words, put content up on Rumble that is not on YouTube. But we haven't reached there yet, and until Greg's health improves, I don't think we will get there for a bit. But anyway, we're having fun, and I hope you enjoy this video. You guys take care. Remember, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube as well. But mainly, go over and check us out on Rumble. Thanks a lot. So the first project, before I even start shooting, is to wax the bowstring. The next project is to lube the rails. Very important to lube your rails. Depending on how much you shoot is how often you lube your rails. If you're shooting a lot, you can tell very quickly when the lube is worn off. But you have to lube it all the way up to where your seat to where your string seats, its whole line. Lift up the string, get it underneath. That's getting the bow ready to start shooting. The next project will be getting the Omega sight ready to go. Okay, so the Illuma sight takes two CR123A type batteries. What we found last year with this sight is it eats them. It eats batteries really bad. So but for the functions that this sight has, in other words, it's a rangefinder, it's a camera, all built into one sighting device. It's a fully electronic sight. In other words, if it doesn't have any power, you can't see anything. But for what it cost, I think it's very worth it. What I have learned is that taking the batteries out after every use, or turning them opposite the way they are so they don't drain, extends their life quite a bit. I've gone around and tightened all the hex bolts on this, especially on this sight. You have to make sure that because it only has one mount screw, you have to make sure this is tight. So now I think we're ready to go shooting. So I'll show you our setup here. We're got the chair and the shooting mount set up here, and we have the target set up at 20 yards. I should mention that I'm self-filming today because Greg is in town getting his back looked after. And normally when we set up on a range, we set up a second camera by the target. But since this sight has a target in it, or a camera in it, we don't have to do that. So I don't know how much of the shooting I'm going to film besides the ones hitting the target, but we're set up now, everything is ready, so it's just a matter of adding a bolt. We're still using the standard firebolt, 20-inch firebolts with this bow. Greg uses the 18-inch quills with his Axiom. We see no reason to go to a heavier arrow for what we're hunting. We may investigate that if we ever get drawn for moose, but I don't think so. Okay. Find the target. Hopefully you can see me. I want to talk about cocking a crossbow. I don't care what kind of crossbow. But the best thing to do is have a routine. Our routine is, both Greg and mine, is Greg's Axiom has a crank, but the routines is, well, when we were using his Grizzly or whatever, the routine is the same. Cocking habit, like cocking rope, foot in the stirrup, pull up, put it on safe, and you're ready for your next shot. But always put your crossbow on safe once it's cocked.